Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you all need to know right now. It's a general reading, okay? It could be past, present, future. You're going to know best how it resonates for you, all right? Where it fits on your timeline. So let's just jump right in and see. What does Spirit need you guys to know today? What is the current energy right now? What's going on in the collective? The Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Swords. So something here has to do with leaving something behind, okay? Moving on to peace. Okay, the calm after the storm. So we're dealing with a third person or a third party. All right, somebody is taking some sort of inspired action, or somebody's moving quickly. Or the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups, it could have to do with some sort of player energy. Okay, the Emperor. Let's see what this is. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Nine of Pentacles, okay, a lot of money. The Ace of Pentacles. This has to do with something that is worth a lot of money, some sort of an object, some sort of an item, okay, something tangible you can hold in your hand, something that's worth a lot of money. All right, what's the Knight of Wands? All right, we got the Nine of Wands, so this has to do with somebody defending themselves, protecting themselves, having a strong boundary. The Six of Swords, yeah, something here is about moving on to peace or moving on to calmer waters, leaving something behind. Safe passage, okay. Why is the Emperor here? The Hierophant. So the Emperor is the Hierophant, okay. So this could have to do with some sort of an institution maybe, or someone with a title, somebody that upholds laws and traditions. The Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain. Okay, why is the Queen of Cups here? The Three of Cups, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. All right, so this is some sort of judgment coming down. Soul tribe, or people working together here, family, happiness, or a big community. A lot of people, okay, and some sort of happiness. Tell me more about this Three of Cups, please. The Fool, the Moon, and the Empress. Okay, so there's something being hidden right now, or there's an illusion here, or there's just some sort of hidden energy, the Moon. There's a veil over a new beginning, or something about a secret new beginning, or something being done hidden in a hidden way. Taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. What's that about? Something not changing. When it comes to entrapment, imprisonment, something has not changed. What do you mean with that? The Queen of Wands. She comes out again. Look at that. Queen of Wands. Okay. And the Four of Wands. Something happening at a home, a property. Something to do with a location. Okay. And an object that's worth a lot of money. Or somebody paying a lot of money for something. for an object, for an item. What is this item here? It's worth a lot of money. It's whatever somebody's trying to get off their back right now, the burden. Okay, again, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So there's somebody here that's trying to get a burden off their back, or they're trying to release something here that's putting a lot of pressure on them with this item. Market and birds. A bird. Market, bird. And a woman. Tell me more about this, please. Somebody is triggered. Somebody is resentful. Okay, this has to do with somebody that is triggered by I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Getting triggered by someone's words. Getting triggered by someone's words. Someone was triggered by some sort of words that you said. That's the plan, or that has to do with somebody's work or where someone works. This has to do with what somebody is working on or where someone works. A hammer. Somebody got triggered by something that you said. Okay. Somebody got triggered by what you said. And this has to do with some sort of an item that's worth a lot of money. Something that they couldn't complete. Yeah, the truth about a payment, or the truth about somebody being paid for something. The truth coming out about being paid for something, a bribe, maybe a payment of some sorts. Tell me more about this, please. Somebody didn't get their money yet. Unexpected income in reverse. Somebody hasn't been paid yet. Because the job, they didn't finish the job. Or something is not someone's job. Somebody didn't get paid for something. Something is not someone's job. Or somebody didn't finish a job, so they're not getting paid. And this is a message of concern. And then they got a message of concern. Or something is a message of concern because something didn't work. Or somebody can't work on something, they didn't get paid. But there's an item here that's worth a lot of money. What the hell is this? Wedding rings. Or something about the string. Okay, some sort of a string, something being bound to someone. Seduction, trying to tempt someone, or something about temptation. Tempting someone, flirting, dating, hooking up, third party, and a marriage. Huh. Okay, anything I'm missing here? A third person. And yeah, it has to do with a betrayal, okay? Ultimate betrayal, or somebody trying to give someone a painful ending. Yeah, but something healed you, okay? Somebody couldn't hurt you. They couldn't damage you in a way. You were healed from what somebody tried to do to you, maybe, all right? Somebody could have tried to unalive you. That's what I'm getting. But you were healed, all right? Your heart was not broken, or you were not damaged in some sort of way. But again, what does this have to do with the truth about a payment? Or somebody didn't get paid because they couldn't finish the job. There was a message of concern. They're trying to get something off their back, something about an item that's worth a lot of money. Yeah, all right. So this has to do with something that, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, something that was communicated here to a Hierophant, to some sort of an institution, okay? Trying to expose something, trying to expose some sort of lies, deceit, manipulation, some sort of criminal behavior maybe, okay? Somebody communicated something to a Hierophant. This could be the law, this could be the justice system, all right? Yeah, it has to do with something that was said. Four of Cups. All right. So if this is like, why did someone come after you? Because of what you said or what you spoke out. All right. This person saw whatever you wrote and they didn't like it. They didn't like it one bit. Okay. Is that what you're trying to say here? Skeletons in the closet. Two of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. This has to do with a relationship with a Queen of Pentacles and someone trying to get away with something or leave something behind. What is that about? A relationship with a Queen of Pentacles. No, there's no relationship here. Or something about a relationship with a Queen of Pentacles is what's going to give someone safe passage or a smooth transition, even though there's no relationship here. Somebody is in despair about this plan. Or somebody is in despair because of what they do for work, or what is going on? The truth is coming out. Clarity, truth, revelation about a conversation, meeting and conversing. The truth is going to come out in a conversation. Somebody does not want to talk to someone, or there's no love. This is not about love. This is not about telling someone that something is about love, all right? The truth about meeting and conversing with a friend and some sort of photographs. Coffee cup. Something about food and drinks, maybe? Food and drinks. And some sort of documents. Photographs, documents. I don't know. I feel like this is only going to make sense to those people that it's meant for, because it's kind of vague right now. They can't change something here with imprisonment, with entrapment, or something didn't change. Someone is trapped. Can you tell me more about what's going on here? The Devil and the Star. Yeah. This is giving me like face off, okay? Something that is going down right now is like a face off between a devil and a star, okay? Somebody's met their match. Someone's met their perfect opponents, all right? The Star and the Devil. Yeah, this could have been somebody that's been trying to get you trapped, stuck, locked up in a way, but their plan isn't working, okay? The plan to get you trapped has not been working. The Hanged Man, punishment. Yeah, a relationship with a King of Swords. Who's this King of Swords? Somebody that is in bad health, or somebody that tried to put you in bad health, all right? Or this is about some sort of bad health, a message. Somebody's thinking about a message. Or somebody that was thinking about a message that they sent, or something that was written down. This person decided to put you in bad health, okay? Because they saw something that they didn't like. Journey. Despair. Again, somebody being in despair about how something is moving forward. Why? Because of the time. Something has to be transcended. An obstacle has to be transcended here because of time, all right? Or there's something important about time. And somebody who's been controlling, somebody who's been obsessive, possessive, and controlling, getting angry. Somebody's been angry. Somebody's angry because they want to possess and control you because they're obsessed with you, okay? A snake, a narcissistic snake. Huh. Now, what does all that have to do with a Queen of Wands at a home and something that's worth a lot of money? It has to do with what's being communicated about a long-term investment, or putting a lot of time, effort, energy into something long-term. Communicating something about a long-term investment. The Four of Pentacles. What somebody has in their possession. What somebody has been holding on to this whole time in order to plant seeds with it. The Sun, Strength, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the World in reverse. Leo energy here. Yeah, there's something that they couldn't complete with a King of Pentacles in reverse. Or something that isn't over yet. Something hasn't closed out with this person. Something hasn't closed out with a King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And this has to do with somebody's money, somebody being exposed. Okay, a false person needs to be exposed here when it comes to someone coming out of poverty or coming out of lack, making money, or someone's money, and how someone came out of poverty. But something couldn't be completed in the past with a King of Pentacles in the reverse because of what somebody has in their possession, what someone is holding on to. Okay. Coffin. Why somebody wants you dead, all right? Why someone's trying to kill you. Love. Manifest exactly what you want. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Balancing something out here to do with money. Balancing something out with money. What is this, like money laundering? What is that? The Seven of Wands. It's why somebody is being so defensive, or why somebody blocked you, why they rejected something. The Four of Cups. It has to do with a Queen of Pentacles, a Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Something that they're trying to get away with when it comes to a payment or a bribe. So what did someone get paid for? Huh? What is it that somebody got paid to do here? Eight of Cups. Oh, so now the truth is coming out about a plan moving forward or somebody's strategy here. There's no more confusion about a strategy. With a Queen of Pentacles and someone working together. Working together with a Queen of Pentacles, or who the Queen of Pentacles was working together with. Or that somebody paid someone to do something here. Okay, I don't know. Something about being paid a lot of money, all right, or an item that's worth a lot of money. This has to do with a Queen of Wands at a home and a third-party situation. This is what they're trying to get off of their back. This is what a Queen of Wands has been doing this whole time, is trying to get themselves out of something here with money and an item that's worth a lot of money, all right? Let's see. What's this Knight of Wands? Taking action. Something hasn't changed yet when it comes to trapping someone, imprisoning someone. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, this has to do with somebody trying to, I don't know, it feels like unalive someone, all right? The Death in reverse, but you didn't die. But you didn't die though, okay? So they couldn't get rid of you. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, but something here is tied to a lot of money. A lot of money is at play with this. Or it has to do with a family that has a lot of money. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, what somebody has been working for or working towards for a very, very long time. The Star in reverse. $77. Why is 77 here? The community. Something's not what somebody thinks it is with the community. And somebody working on something, or someone working with a community, or what a community of people is working on. With money. But wait a minute, who's this getting paid money to do some sort of a job here? This has to do with some sort of a fight, a competition, a battle of some sorts. In the future, giving something to someone. This has to do with somebody receiving something, you receiving something in the future. Or something that you're going to need in the future. You received something that you're going to need in the future. Yeah, when it comes to this plan, taking action towards this plan or whatever is being mastered, or something about work, where somebody works, taking action at work. Taking action here with a plan because you received something that you were going to need in the future. And I feel like that's what's happening now. Okay, why is that important? Because of a King of Wands. Okay, because of a King of Wands. And somebody walking away, leaving something behind. Seven of Cups, being confused. Being confused about a death. All right, a death. And somebody lying about a death. Or somebody, not lying about a death, but somebody trying to kill someone, all right? Or some sort of communication about this, a message about this, about someone getting away with a death. Or trying to get rid of you and it didn't work. The strategy, all right? The plan moving forward here. The Six of Wands has to do with victory and success, coming out victorious, getting what you want, being celebrated. So where's like, I'm trying to find the line in the reading, right? It kind of keeps jumping around everywhere. Okay, but what I can see is that there is something here about someone trying to unalive you, okay? And this being tied to an object that's worth a lot of money. Something here is for protection. Something here is for safe passage and a smooth transition. So what's that about? What someone is worried about, okay? Someone is stressed right now, worried about the truth coming out, judgment. But I feel like the Nine of Swords, the person that is stressed and worried about the truth coming out here, being under judgment, is the person that is involved in all this, is involved in trying to unalive you, possibly. This person is stressed and worried about it, all right? They don't like exposure, right? The Star against the Devil. The Devil doesn't like when the sun is shining, okay? They don't like to be seen because they like to operate in the shadows, right? It's something that someone is holding on to. Somebody still has something in their possession, or they're holding on to something with a Queen of Cups in reverse, and somebody leaving, walking away. Somebody has something in their possession here. What is that? It's something illegal that happened here with a King of Cups in reverse. Something illegal and corrupt that a King of Cups in reverse did, okay? Or something that was unfair, unjust. This can be transmuted, or this can be used to create something with it. This can be used to create something with it. A King of Cups in reverse, doing something unjust. Okay. Why is the Emperor here? Because of a main female in the reverse, a main male, and the pathway moving forward. Okay, so I don't know if someone wants to know what's the path moving forward or what's the plan here. Something wasn't given to someone, something wasn't handed over. Something wasn't given to someone. What does that mean? This has to do with a self-absorbed narcissist, okay? And somebody receiving what they need and being able to progress here with a narcissist. You need to receive what you need first. All right, so there's something here that you haven't gotten yet. You haven't received what you needed in order to move forward. And it has to do with a narcissist. Okay, so tell me something about a death, all right? A narcissist that could have tried to unalive someone. Tell me more about that. The Eight of Swords in reverse. This is about getting out of entrapment or someone being freed from imprisonment, okay? The Chariot. Being able to move forward here. Or being tied up. So you could have been tied up in the past with a situation where you felt like you couldn't move forward because you didn't get what you needed, all right? So whatever this is about, this is for you to be able to move forward in a new direction without some sort of binds around you or some sort of something tying you up in a way, okay? Or like your hands behind your back, right? The Seven of Pentacles, yeah, a long-term, whatever you've been working on here for a very, very long time. All right, you've been putting a lot of time, effort, energy into something here, and this needs to move forward with a King of Pentacles, okay? Something that a King of Pentacles has been working on for a long time. And the Page of Pentacles, some sort of payments. Some sort of payments. Yeah, that's what I'm getting to, official person. I'm getting something legal here, okay? Maybe some sort of an investigation. I don't know, all right? So something legal or some sort of a official person, okay? And somebody being put in bad health. Yeah, somebody here could have tried to unalive you by putting you in bad health, all right? Something that can be shared, something that can be traded. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. What a King of Pentacles has been working on for a very long time. Okay, tell me about this Emperor here. The Emperor couldn't work on something. Toil and labor reverse. The Emperor couldn't work on something properly because of a relationship or because of connections. Because of people's connections. Message of concern in reverse. Somebody didn't get the message. What is that about? This is about you receiving what you need and being able to move forward, okay? With something that you couldn't finish in the past or you couldn't work on in the past. An epiphany here, okay? You're going to have an epiphany. Some sort of shocking news, all right? When it comes to temptation or a third party interfering in something, when it comes to some sort of temptation, a third party interfering. Tell me more about that. Death in reverse. This has to do with somebody not ending something, something not being over, or somebody surviving death. Okay, Eight of Wands, taking quick action here. Yeah, no, this is about you surviving something. The fact that you survived a death or you survived an assassination plot on your life, okay? Yeah, you survived and you came out of the bad health. The message, the communication, the information about you overcoming bad health or you coming out of hardship. You surviving a betrayal. This is what needs to be worked together on. Okay, something here needs to be shared. It needs to be worked together on. It needs to be a group collaboration here with a death or somebody surviving death. Okay, this is how someone is going to be able to receive what they need and be able to move forward. And it has to do with a Queen of Wands at the very beginning, some sort of a third party situation. Yeah, something here is like interconnected. But what's actually important is some sort of information, something that was communicated to a Hierophant, to an official person, okay, somebody in law possibly, about like, you know, an assassination attempt, okay, or somebody surviving death. That seems to be really important right now for whatever this is. So, anything else about that? This has to do with somebody losing all their strength, losing hope, losing strength, changing their perspective. Two of Pentacles. Some sort of hopelessness, despair, not being strong enough, not feeling strong enough. Losing hope, but something can be balanced out. The Six of Wands, yeah, for victory. The Ten of Pentacles. It's a trade. Something here can be traded, maybe. A trade of some sorts, all right? Or something can be shared or balanced out. Yeah, something about sharing, something about trading. Yeah, yes, I'm telling you. Okay, that's what it's about. King of Pentacles. Look, there's something here that needs to be taken action on quickly, and it has to do with working together with others. 3. Okay? It needs to move quickly, though. A group collaboration, people working together, people sharing something, trading something. And this has to do with some sort of hopelessness, feeling lost, hopeless, and like you've lost your strength in a situation. But this situation coming up is what's going to give you your strength back or your hope back, okay? It's going to give you something back because you're going to be able to receive what you need also and move forward in a way. Lack of purpose. This could even have to do with you restoring a sense of purpose, all right? Like, what am I doing all this for? You're going to find out that this has a purpose and it has a higher purpose, okay? For someone that felt like they were losing hope. But there has to be group collaboration here. There has to be. In order for every single person to receive what they need. It's like something has to go around in a way where every single person involved receives what they need in order for something really to thrive. Okay? I hope that makes sense. That's Judgment. Everybody has to be happy, right? 3 of Cups. All 3 people here in this card have to be happy in order for Judgment to happen, okay? Positive judgment to happen. Everyone has to be happy in this situation. The Hanged Man. Yeah, a moment of enlightenment, or somebody's going to see something from a different perspective. The Fool. Okay, or something about falling out of the airplane with a parachute, all right? Or feeling stuck. Somebody could have felt stuck about what action to take, or somebody could have tried to figure out what to do, all right? Where to start, what to do, what action to take. What's the best move forward? Yeah, this is what somebody needs to do, okay? Work together. 2 of Cups. The action that needs to be taken is some sort of partnership. A partnership in something, okay? The Sun. Yeah, that's the truth. Or that's going to help everything come to light. The 2 of Wands. A choice. The Queen of Cups. Or there was a choice, or somebody had a choice to make. A choice about what to share, what to trade. I don't know. Okay. The Chariot. Share, what to share. Okay, so what needs to be shared here is something about an unaliving. Is that what I'm getting? Or somebody trying to unalive someone? The Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody's going to think about this. They're going to come to some sort of a conclusion here. 44. Yeah, this is the truth, okay? This is what to take action on, or this is the advice. All right? Everybody has free will, okay? What they're going to end up doing with it is always their own choice, right? But this is like the advice of Spirit is 44. So this has to do with safety, security, someone's safety, okay? Or something being stable. Growing a stable foundation in something, okay? This is the action to take. Yeah, it's about what to share, Knight of Cups. In order to take action here, a King of Pentacles. So a King of Pentacles can take action on something. Or a King of Pentacles has to take action on something. A King of Pentacles has to take action. Yeah, the plan. All right, what's the plan? What's the plan with the star? Okay, here's the plan. All right, so the plan is there has to be something that is shared with others, and it has to do with an assassination attempt. All right. There has to be a group collaboration here with something. Tower. That's going to bring the Tower in. That's going to bring down the whole house of cards here, okay? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, that's why an Empress energy here, if this is you, that's why you're not stressed out about anything at all. You're not worried about anything. You are not in a nightmare. You're not worried about something, okay? People might have been confused about some sort of a fight, about some sort of hands-on combat, okay? Somebody could have been confused about this. A Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, but this is all about mastering something here, okay? A plan, working together on something, or mastering something with a criminal. The Seven of Swords, a liar. Or somebody who's using their job to do criminal activity, okay? Somebody who's a thief, a deceptive, malicious snake at work. King of Swords, all right? All right. Did I get everything, or is there something else that you need the collective to know? The Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is fate, okay? This is a fated event. And somebody can be happy about this. Somebody can feel good about this. Or Spirit wants you to know you're on the right track with something. Something coming down or coming your way is aligned with you, all right? The Page of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay, so good news for someone here. This is good news, or this is what somebody should communicate, or some sort of communication coming. The Five of Pentacles, about somebody being left out in the cold, or somebody apologizing to someone, or wanting some sort of forgiveness for leaving someone out in the cold, abandoning someone in a time of need. A King of Pentacles in the reverse. Man, there's a lot of players here, okay? I don't know. There's just a lot of different people coming out. Peacock. People, lots of people, yeah. Now, who's the King of Pentacles reverse? Someone in despair, or somebody that claimed that you were in despair about being in poverty, or you were in despair about not having any money, or somebody that was in despair because they left someone out in the cold, or... all right, what does that mean? It has to do with someone's choices. Or a choice that somebody is about to have to make. Okay, someone has a choice here. No introspection. Somebody didn't do some kind of introspection here. Clock. This has to do with time. Something that has been going on for a very, very long time. Or what somebody has been hiding for a very long time. What they've been doing for a long time. What they don't want anyone to see. What they don't want someone to look into. They don't want someone to get some sort of introspection into something. Right. This is wherever someone has been hung up for a long time. Like the obstacle that you couldn't move out of the way, okay? Because somebody was blocking you, somebody was stopping this, because they didn't want something to be looked into, okay? So Spirit is trying to clear the path for someone right now. But there's something that needs to be worked on with another person, possibly. Okay, so Spirit is like trying to align this new pathway so that people can work together on something, because that's where the real transmutation can happen, okay? All right, closing words here for the collective. The Hermit, something being hidden, or somebody keeping something to themselves here. This has to do with investigating something or looking into something, trying to find the answers to some sort of a payment that went missing. There's something here with payments or money that someone is trying to keep secret, or they're trying to keep it hidden. They don't want people to find out about some sort of lost payments. The Emperor. Okay. The Empress and the Tower. Yeah, that's why the Tower is coming down right now. That's why something is happening that's very, very shocking. But it's meant to like, it's meant to, what I'm getting is like, you know how when certain soil in certain locations has been used so much that all the nutrients in the soil are gone, okay? You can't grow anything. It's something like the soil that is present is too, it's used up. Like there's nothing in there that can help anything grow. It's like something big needs to happen where either the soil can change and so something can grow, or that it's like shooken up in a way, like a big thunderstorm that brings all of the soil from the top away to so the bottom can come up. It's something like that. Where the way something is structured right now, it's just never going to grow anything at all, because it's like lacking resources, lacking knowledge, lacking collaboration, lacking information, okay? Look, I didn't even see this. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, something here has to be done cohesively. Because at the end of the day, everyone is going to be able to benefit from this. Everyone involved gets a benefit off of it. Everyone has an advantage. Nobody has a disadvantage in this. No one. Nobody has a loss. Nobody has a disadvantage. Everybody will benefit from everything on the table. Right? It's like everyone gets a piece, if that makes sense. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope this helps. All right. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.